Well, I guess you're about ready to get away from this crazy old man, huh? I probably appear a little nuts to you, right? I'm not surprised. Well, what do you say we leave all that crazy talk out there in the course?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, all that stuff is true, though. You know what I was saying about the trees and enjoying. Anyway, I presume you live out on the island?
Yeah.
You live alone, or you have family?
Just my pa and my sister and me.
What does your pa do?
He's a fisherman.
Are you planning on entering that kind of work too?
No, I really should be getting going. It's been nice hanging out with you today, though, Mr.
The name's Hattebrow, Charles L. Hattebrow. Thank you so much for your time on the course, Ziggy. Hopefully I'll run into you again, because I'll be here on the island for a little bit. Oh, and thank you very much.
A spattering of sun rays crawled up the wall across from Diane's bed. The air was thick. The soft buzzing of her alarm clock called to her, whining for her to snap into action and start her day. It took her some time to wrest herself from Eric's grasp. She knew that she could not confront him that morning, for he had been through a rough night. Instead, she quietly showered and dressed for the long day ahead of her. The adolescent figure lay sprawled out, entangled in the sleepy sheets, dead to the waking world, as his lover stole from the room.
Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Alright, Saturday. Saturday means flowers, Bobby. Shit, Bobby comes home today.
Yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say.
Eric was in the middle of a peaceful dream when he was awoken by a little blonde girl asking who he was. Eric had never met Diane's daughter face to face. He looked around for Diane to save him, but she was gone. Well, yeah, I'm Eric, he said. You must be Connie. Your mom asked me to stay with you this morning while she's at work because the excited little girl needed no further explanation. She smiled from ear to ear and grabbed at Eric to come play with her. He was pulled out of bed before he had time to notice the hastily scribbled note that Diane had left for him. The regular babysitter did not show, and Eric was forced to keep the girl occupied all morning, playing a slew of terribly pointless games made up on the spot. Eventually their games took them outside into the oppressive heat. Connie ran up the driveway and into the woods, forcing Eric to chase after her. "Where are you going, Connie?" he yelled. The castle, quick," was her only reply. Connie led Eric down a little path that ran a short way into the trees off of the driveway. There, partially hidden behind some bushes, stood a small camping tent. "The castle, quick, get inside, mister." "I don't know if I'll fit in there, Connie," he replied. "Why don't you go in and I'll stay out here and stand guard?" "Against who?" she asked. "The dragons and evil knights, of course." Genuine fear spread across the child's face as she asked, "There are no dragons and evil knights up here, are there?" Eric felt bad. "Oh, no, of course not. I was just joking. Connie was telling Eric how her mom would let her camp out in the tent on warm nights during the summer, but he was not really hearing any of her words. His mind was elsewhere. The girl scowled when she sensed Eric's lack of enthusiasm and withdrew into her castle. Eric slumped against a tree. The heavy air soon sent him back to sleep.
yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
The minute size of the holes belied the enormity of their potential for destruction. Eric's life lay at the mercy of the twin barrels that extended back from the foreboding circular mouths. The only other thing in his vision was the greenish blur of the trees that surrounded the perimeter of his gaping fate. A loud clicking noise pierced the silent woods, causing his heart to skip a beat in preparation for its final performance. "Don't fucking move!" A sharp voice emanated from deep within the tubes. "I'll fucking splatter your head all over that tree behind you. Who the fuck are you?" Eric could not even bring himself to check if he still possessed vocal cords because he knew that they would do him no good at this moment. "Who the fuck are you?" Was all he could stammer. "What the fuck did you just say? Just fucking answer my question. Who the fuck are you and what the fuck are you doing here?" Before Eric could react or even grasp hold of his voice, his interrogator brought the twin barrels crashing down on the side of his head. "Who the fuck are you?" I'm the babysitter. Connie, the castle. I was playing with Connie." "Don't fucking lie to me, you little shit. I'm gonna ask you one more time. What the fuck are you doing here?" "Babysitter. I'm babysitting. I'm Connie's babysitter." Eric's head crashed against the tree as he suffered another blow to the head. "Ah, fuck. What the fuck is your problem?" "My problem? What the fuck is my problem?" You little shit. You're my fucking problem." The man threw a crinkled piece of paper down in front of Eric's bent head. It had obviously been crushed several times in the man's heavy fist as it was carried from the bedroom out to where Eric had been sleeping. It was the note from Diane that Eric had missed when Connie dragged him out of bed that morning. When Eric read the note, his blood ran cold. He lay stock still on the ground as he realized who the man was. "Now give me one fucking reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, you little fucker." Eric lay helpless, completely frozen, completely incapable of producing a sound. "That's what I thought." Diane's husband lowered his shotgun once again so that Eric was staring directly into the twin black orifices. Just then, a small scratching sound came from behind the assailant.
Scratch.
"Daddy? Daddy? Daddy's home!" Connie, wakened by her father's shouting, ran from inside her nylon tent to wrap her arms around her father's legs. "Daddy! Daddy! I was just sleeping in my castle. Babysitter man was standing guard." "Is that so, princess? Well, isn't that something? Guess what? I got you something. It's over in my car. Why don't you go take a look at it, huh? I just have to see the babysitter off." "A present, Daddy?" That was enough to send the little girl flying back towards the house and the car. "You better thank fucking God, man. You gotta thank the fucking Lord, cause my little girl just saved your fucking ass. If I ever see your ugly fucking face around my house or my wife again, nothing is gonna restrain me from pinning you to a wall and blasting you to hell."
Blast.
The man kicked Eric in the gut
Kick.
and walked off to join his daughter at the car. Eric rolled onto his back and wiped the blood from his eye. It took him quite a while to regain his breath, and even longer to hobble over to his car. As he sped out of the driveway, he caught a glimpse of the man staring him down with a terrible scowl in the rearview mirror until he disappeared behind the tree line. Out of danger and behind the wheel of his own familiar car, Eric's courage slowly crept back to him. Who the fuck does that guy think he is? I treat his wife better than he ever would. Lousy piece of shit, he doesn't deserve a woman like Diane. Hell no, she'd be better off with me, not that asshole. Fuck. Eric began to laugh maniacally as he sped off towards Annie's house.